Hey Pokemon trainers, welcome to Training Riolu. We are hopping back into Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So yesterday, we made it to Lavender Tower, the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town, and I started shiny hunting Ghastly. After, oh man, what was it? 100 and, let me double check. Bum, 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 bum. 170. We found 170 Ghastlies, and finally we're able to start chaining them. Got up to 170. We found a female shiny Ghastly that is also an impish nature. That's hella funny. Both Nugget and Ghastly are impish natures. So yeah, that's pretty great. We can't check its stats right now, but after 170 chains, this Ghastly's gonna be pretty beefy. Excuse me. So one thing that we can do too is hop in here and just get rid of all but 10 of these Ghastlies. What's up, Snapesy Hollow? Welcome to the chat. Yo, I'm happy to see you, dude. So we'll go in here. And we'll send like all but 10 of these Ghastlies to Professor Oak, and we will get all the Ghastly candy, and hopefully we can give a bunch of Ghastly candy to Ghastly and beef it up. I think like every stat can be raised by like 200, like basically EVs, but they're awakening values in this game. Oh, yeah, you can only send 30 at a time. Okay. Only got one Ghastly candy out of that. Let's hop down here. Okay, so we'll leave like, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll leave these ones, and we'll just go up and get rid of all these Ghastlies. This should give us some Ghastly candy, but we caught tons of Ghastlies, so it was difficult to get Ghastly to be able to be chained because it moves around a lot. And what I found is that if you let it kind of like do its dance and then attack, it'll like let you catch it. But that's it took, yeah, doing that 170 times was pretty wild. Let's see, 6, these ones. Okay. Yeah. But I couldn't do it with my Joy-Con. I had to do it with the Switch screen because you can like move the Switch screen to be able to follow Ghastly around while it's dancing and attacking. You can't really, you don't have that kind of control with the Joy-Con, which is kind of a bummer. Like a lot of Pokemon move off to the side of the screen, and when you have them centered, it's easier to throw the ball. So I wish there was a better way to like to do this, but there's not. Doesn't seem like there would be. Okay. So yeah, we'll keep those last 10 Ghastlies and just when we can judge them and check their IVs. I'm pretty sure we'll see a lot of like 98, 99, 100% Ghastlies in that group, because after 40 chains, the IVs look really great. So so this is gonna be kind of neat to see what we landed on. But at first, when I started this Ghastly thing, I was so frustrated because I was like, I'm never gonna be able to chain these Pokemon. But that wasn't true at all. We were able to. It was like, I think after like 50 or 60 tries of chaining, like I got like 10 chains at a time, and then they would just run. So after like 50 or 60 tries of that, they started sticking around. So I was like, it took a long time. My battery ended up dying last night before we were able to get Ghastly going. But we finally got it, and we finally got the shiny this morning. So yeah, I'm glad you guys didn't have to see all that. we made it through without having to put you guys through that that experience, I guess. Okay, yeah, we've sent 500. Can we move this? Oh. There we go. Okay, so we'll go here. I'm gonna be stubborn about this. Let's go this, and then we'll go move here, and then we'll go move here, and then we'll go move. I need to get rid of these Caterpies too. So we're gonna need somebody to help us evolve Haunter, which is sweet. That's pretty cool. We're gonna need some help getting that going. I don't know if anybody has Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee that would be willing to do a trade with me. But I think my brother has the game, and I could ask him too. So let's get Ghastly evolved. We got to give Ghastly a nickname. Oh man, it's a female Ghastly, so that's kind of neat. But we've got to make it through the rest of this tower. And I can't use Payday until we get out of here, until we get up to the Team Rocket members. So it's all ghost Pokemon. We won't be able to use Payday until we get up to the Team Rocket members. So let's go. So right now on the I think on the main team we've got Nugget the Butterfree, and we've got this female Ghastly that we've got to give a nickname to, and I think Father Elmo asked for Ghastly to be caught, so I'll check with Father Elmo and see if he wants to name her. If not, I'll try to come up with some neat ideas. I know QLF wanted to name one of our Ghastlies Bloody Mary, and I think that's a kind of a cool nickname. But let me check with Father Elmo before we decide on anything. I don't know if we can name it Bloody Mary because of like the naming. There's like rules. There's like little naming rules that you have to follow. I don't know how this level 60 something Eevee is gonna let us. It's gonna obey us. When we only have 4 badges, and we're ready to face off against the Elite Four with Eevee right now. But we should be okay. I think we'll be all right. It's kind of neat. The higher the level of Eevee, the better amount of money that we get. And right now, I think we have like I bought 99 Pokeballs, and so I think we have like 74,000 Pokédollars that we can use. So we might hop into just using our Haunter and Butterfree, and then I think the next shiny hunt that I'm gonna be working on is let's shiny hunt Eevee. Sorry, Eevee would be good. Let's shiny hunt Pikachu is what I meant. Oh, and I can cross off Ghastly. Yeah. We got two Pokemon crossed off on the shiny hunt list. Hell yeah, that's looking good. So if you're hanging out and if there's a shiny hunt that you do want me to do, let me know and I'll put it on the list. Right now we've caught Caterpie, which is now our shiny Butterfree Nugget. We've caught shiny Ghastly. Yo, what's up, Bolts? Welcome to the chat, dude. We've been requested to catch Pikachu and Dratini for Raichu and Dragonite by friend of the channel Prada, and then Zephyr asked for us to shiny hunt Charmander. Dialga asked us to shiny hunt Bulbasaur. Oni Boy asked us to shiny hunt Krabby and Ekans, And then Jolteon fan asked us to shiny hunt Eevee to evolve it into Jolteon. So if there's a shiny hunt you want to see or you want me to get, because some of this stuff is going to have to be done off screen, let me know, and I'll get the shinies for you. We'll get the shinies going before the Elite Four. And I think one thing that's going to help us out is we'll get the shiny charm before going to Victory Road by bringing in some Pokemon from Pokemon Home and stuff like that. So that should help us out. I think that'll like get us to the point that we can complete the dex. I hope. Yo, Bolts, happy Saturday, dude. How's your day going? Yeah, last time I was in your stream, I had to take off to go and take care of Onyx. But yo, it was nice hanging out with you this week. Oh, did you stream? I don't know. I think I might have missed the stream. Did you get to check out the song Wepa Wepa Wepa? Okay, here we go. Oh shit, yeah. Be gone. Be gone, intruders. Look at it. It looks like a kitty cat. Yeah, this one's even bigger than the last one. TR, use the thing. The thing you used last time. Okay. Going good. Was just working on a video, and now I'm just eating. Hell yeah. Hopefully you're eating good. I made myself some eggs this morning. Oh, I got some salsa. Oh man, it was delicious. Yeah, it's my mom. Oh, this Cubone. Does Shuck keep Cubone? The true form of the ghost was the restless spirit of Cubone's mother. Yo, I do appreciate that in this game they like make that cinematic like cutscene there. That is. Yo, GG's. Yo, we did it. The mother spirit was calmed, returning to its kind and gentle nature. It departed to the afterlife and disappeared. Cubone, you just came here because you wanted to see your mom again, huh? Sorry for thinking your mom was scary, Cubone. TR, I don't want to leave Cubone alone like this. I'm gonna take it home. Oh, if there's someone named Fuji upstairs, do you think you could see him home too? You sure you're okay to go by yourself? I've got this. That cutscene just made me realize how much better it is than Scarlet and Violet on the Switch. Oh, damn. When did you get that strong? Okay. Yo, that's an interesting take. I'd say, yeah. I'd say that this game looks amazing, right? I want to see another Let's Go game, because I like the Pokemon animations in this game are pretty good. Did I get all the trainers? Okay, we got all the trainers. The Pokemon like animations are interesting. Like they have them like running up to you and running back. You know, like they have a bunch of like really cool sequences in this game. But it seemed like, and I've said this before, but I feel like in this game they were really afraid to do anything with the story. And that's like the true crime of what? There's no Team Rocket up here? Yo, those Ninetales statues are sick. Okay, there's Team Rocket. character designs are clean too. Yeah. Like Let's Go has its own thing going. Like I agree that like so this isn't the best game, and honestly, in my opinion, on the Switch, the best game for me is Scarlet and Violet. So like for me, Scarlet and Violet is the best the Switch has put out. But that's because of the story. That's because of the designs of the Pokemon. Like we got Palafin, you know what I mean? Like there's some really cool like Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. And then but yeah, I think that like the immersive experience that I had from Scarlet and Violet won me over. Like it tied me to Scarlet and Violet being the best game. So, but that's not everyone's opinion, and I don't know anybody who feels like Let's Go is the best Pokemon game, and it could have been. I think they had something going with like bringing in new characters into a world where Red and Blue and Green beat Kanto, right? Like they became the champions and all that stuff. Like they should have just stuck with the continuity, but they didn't, and that's a shame. Oh no! Oh no! We don't have Hypnosis? Yo, I want to get a Hypnosis Dream Eater set going for Gengar. Best looking game in terms of character design? Fair enough. It does look good. Oh shit. Hey, Bolts, do you have Let's Go? I'm probably gonna need to evolve some of these Pokemon for the Dex. If you have Let's Go, I could use some help if possible. It doesn't have to necessarily be on stream. And obviously that Ghastly just got blasted, so I think BDSP should have matched that style. Yeah, I agree with that. I think how about it? I think BDSP should have matched that style. Now that I think about it, especially the chibi thing they were going for. Yo, BDSP missed the mark. Okay, I was talking about this like just a couple days ago. I feel like BDSP, if they made like Platinum remakes, it would have been a better game. Like that would have been the better choice for ILCA. Like instead of doing Diamond and Pearl like recreations, I think Platinum would have been the better choice. Okay, let me bring back. Hey, Father Elmo. Hey, I caught your shiny Ghastly. What is there a nickname that you would want for a female shiny Ghastly? Just out of curiosity, if you. Oh, here, let me go. Whoops. Fight. Payday. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think. I don't know if Diamond and Pearl was the best choice for remakes or like remasters. Or, you know, it wasn't like it was a good game on the DS, but like Platinum showed us like what a better game it could have been. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking something along the lines of Casper, but I don't have anything in mind really. I know QLF, when he was about to nickname our Gengar in Sword, he was calling it Bloody Mary, and I like that nickname, but I wasn't able to use it because we went with Funhouse, and there's only like 2 Pokemon that I would have like wanted to nickname in that game, and it was Gengar and Grimmsnarl. Give Grimmsnarl the nickname Lord Zed, and give Gengar or the nickname Funhouse. So if you guys are cool with Bloody Mary, I'll pay homage to QLF. We haven't seen QLF in a while, Hopefully he's doing well. Diamond and Pearl was the best option, but they ignored the point of the remaster. Yeah, I think honestly, Black and White would have been a perfect like 1-to-1 remake on the Switch, in my opinion. With that chibi animation, with all the stuff, I feel like Black and White would have been the better game to do, because it didn't do well on the DS, and I think it would have. I think the Switch platform would have been better for Unova. So I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, honestly, like the best option, the absolute best option would have been Johto, doing a gold and silver. Even just gold and silver would have been a better option than doing Diamond and Pearl. Not that I don't hate Sinnoh, but I think Unova or Johto were definitely better regions. Oh. You tired? Yeah, Black and White didn't make as much as like the lowest grossing franchise, lowest grossing game in the franchise. From my experience, it seemed like Black and White was more hype, especially the second version of the game, Black and White 2. I said this before and I'll say it again. All they had to do was make Diamond Pearl remake. Use Platinum. Yeah, we were just saying that too, as the example for what fixed the issues with that Diamond and Pearl had. Might be just a Canadian thing though. Yeah, yeah, I agree. If you're gonna release Sinnoh, do it in the Legends way, or do it with Diamond with Platinum. But all the remake was a reskin of the same game and slap the fairy typing. Yeah, like they missed the mark. It wasn't, and I'd say that it is the worst Switch game, but it's not. I don't have a terrible experience with Diamond and Pearl. Like, it's not a terrible experience. Like, we replayed it on the channel. It was fun to play it. It's just not the best Switch game. Like, and they could have made better choices in my opinion. Okay, we got the Poke Flute. We rescued Mr. Fuji, and I think Cubone's here somewhere. Yeah, Shuck should have brought Cubone here. Yeah, Black and White is a must remake game. Yeah, I agree. I think what they should do is a Legends Kyurem. Yeah, yo, we need to see if they do a Legends game for Unova. They need to focus on the first dragon. Like, that lore was never really like concluded. They didn't conclude the lore of the first dragon. And I think if we do a Legends, true, but I think Legends Galar will be the next Legends game. And that doesn't have to be the case either. It doesn't have to be the next Legends game. Like, according to leaks from months ago, like, are you talking about the giant, like, colossal walking around? Because I think that was like a fan-made, high-quality fan-made thing. You say yeah? No, I don't. How is that? That's not confirmed. That's not like I don't think that's true. But if they do a Legends game after Galar, it needs to be Kyurem. I think we get. I'd like to see Johto. Okay, we got the white hand on her shoulder. Still fire though, so not complaining personally. Yeah, I'd like to see Johto, and I don't know if we know what the next Legends game is going to be. I don't think I think that the rumor mill is saying Galar is the next Legends game, but I don't think that's true. I don't know if that's like what. That's not what Game Freak has decided. Game Freak will make its decision, and we'll know once they say something. Oh, we got a name raider. We can just name our Pokemon though. Okay, interesting. All right, let's go. What are we doing? We need to. Go to Saffron City, yeah? I probably should have paid attention to what Jesse and James said. But yeah, I think if the worst game on the Switch is the Diamond and Pearl remakes, then the Switch is doing pretty good. The Switch has done pretty well for itself. And I think the Pokemon on the Switch is probably a dead medium. We probably don't see another Pokemon game, story game on the Switch. It'll probably be on the Switch too. Could be fake, but I'm pretty sure some of the Gen 10 leaks alongside the leak were true. Legend Celebi would be nice. Give us lore on Ho-Oh, the Beasts and Lugia. Yeah. Only authorized member allowed. How can you say that when we're on the same side? How rude. You deny a beautiful girl what she wants? Move it already. Okay, yo, they're going in. Hey, Jesse, wait for me. Okay. Legend Celebi would be nice. Give us lore on Ho-Oh and the Beasts. Yo, I'd say confirm what everybody thinks about the Beasts. Like, confirm the evolution rumor mill. That'd be awesome, because that's not canon. That's just like people believe. Ah, don't be such a stick in the mud. You won't even let us have a look. You won't even let us have a look around. Yeah, see, they shouldn't have done this. I don't know. It's odd. It's the Guardian of the Sea, isn't a water. It's odd that the Guardian of the Sea isn't a water type. Lives under the ocean. Its creations are flying types, and all he does is flap wind and cause hurricanes. Yeah, Lugia, it seems a bit misplaced. Like, I feel like they tried to retcon the sea lore with Kyogre, and I heard there was a takeover. All right. That's right. So to me, like, this is where the writing is super lazy on this game. It's like, the main protagonists in this game have to deal with the same situation that Red and Blue had to deal with. They could have leaned more into the manga, I think, with like having Sabrina, Lieutenant Surge, Blaine, Giovanni all be like part of Team Rocket. That would have been kind of interesting and made it kid friendly. You know what I mean? They could have done that. All right, so Blue is like, well, I don't know if you guys are up to snuff. Let me face off against you. Dude, you don't even know the lengths I've gone to find a shiny Ghastly. Get out of here. Alright, we got a nicknamer. So we'll try Bloody Mary, see if that works. We could probably just call her Mary if Bloody doesn't work in the naming mechanism. But yeah, I mean, maybe they could help Lugia out in a Legends game and give it like a resurgence of cool. Legends Delta would be nice. Yeah, we could see like the old like adage of Kyogre and Groudon being calmed by Rayquaza, but like maybe like an old school like Deoxys battle against Rayquaza. Like doing something kind of neat with that lore. Yo, that would be that. Yo, with the Draconoids, yeah, yeah. Legends Delta could be nice. The legendary, yo, all of the games have great lore. Seriously, like we could see like some really good Legends game, and you know they could stick with Sucker Punch. This does flinching too, though, right? Yeah, let's go with Dark Pulse. As far as Kanto, Mewtwo, explore more on the yeah, or they could go like we've seen with Legends. We can go into the future, right? Like Legends now, because of Legends EA, we're not tied to going to the past. I think that makes the most sense, though, right? Especially with the Legends moniker. No, don't forget about, like, let's do a Legends of all the regions, right? Never mind, Alola Legends Tapu, history on the Tapus and the Z moves, yeah, because I think even the in Alola, we have some sort of connection to like Mega Stones, I think. Yo, what's up, Prada? Prada, I'm gonna be hunting Pikachu next. But I wanted to take out Silph, take out Team Rocket here, and get Lapras, and then I wanted to also get the next gym badge, and I think Sabrina's the next gym. So after we have Sabrina, I'll start getting Raichu, and then I think once we get Surf after Koga, I can start hunting Dratini. So we'll get your shinies on the team. Yo, Bolts, is there a shiny you want to see hunted in Kanto? I don't know the lore behind the Ultra Beasts. Yo, what? But the new Ultra Beasts for Legends Alola would be cool. Yeah, so like, Lusamine lost her husband to the research in Ultra Wormholes. Yo, okay. Ghastly is evolving. I'm a bet a nickel Bolts wants a shiny Charmander. Is there a shiny hunt that you want to see on Let's Go Eevee? We just got shiny Haunter, so now we can evolve Haunter into Gengar. I just need to be able to trade somebody. There's no like link cord in this game. Okay. This is we got a small Haunter. Okay, let's go. Here, I'm gonna take Haunter out. I think we can walk around with our Pokemon. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, it doesn't come out. It doesn't come out of its ball in. No? Okay. Oh, the lore behind the Ultra Beast is that Lusamine lost her husband to researching Ultra Wormholes, and then she was like possessed by Nihilego. So that's how we got introduced. Shiny Haunter is invisible? Yeah. Yeah, that okay, that's probably why we got to give her a nickname. Yeah. Dang, dude. Yeah. That's true. That way we can refer to her. That's a good call. Good call. She's invisible. She wants a name. She's like, "Say my name." All right, let's see if we can do Bloody Mary for in honor of our friend QLF. I don't know if this works because of the name. There's like rules of the naming mechanics in this game. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. So where I grew up, we had this legend, this of the White Witch. And that's not really a cool name. Let me see. We can bypass this. Yeah, we can go, we could go... Oh, no, no. No! These ears instead. Oh, I have a better idea. Well, I have a different idea. Not a better idea, sorry. I was gonna go... 13. Bloody... You guys can't see it. Hear me out. Go to the language. Go to the language in the world. Okay, let's see what's Father Elmo. Go to the language. Yeah, this is gonna take some time because there's a little bit of a delay. Go down. You could type it all out so that way we don't have to like wait. Just French? Yo, I'll be patient. Sorry. Oh, you want to see? Okay. Netherlands. Portuguese? Yeah, we could do Portuguese. Symbol. So we got French, Dutch, Spanish, Italian. That's like another version of Dutch, right? Netherlands, Portuguese, and then Russian. There is a language above symbol with 0. This one with parentheses. Below Portuguese. With the parentheses. There's 2 of them, one with parentheses, yeah. Yeah, so the Russian. Now go exclamation. Yeah. Okay. Go caps? Okay. It's okay. I'm following you. Yeah, I know. This is a slow one. Yo, sorry, guys. Oh, my days. Yo, Father almost got... He's cooking. Let him cook. Let him cook. Yo, watch this just be a troll. Now do the B. Then go back to English and finish the sentence. Okay. Okay. You could, yo, Father Elmo, you could have just said that. Let's see if this works. Yeah, the music isn't helping. It's just so much anticipation. I can't do it. Okay, so I was thinking, well, we could go. Hold on. We can go B1. Let me see if this works. There should be different symbols for letters. Yeah, there we go. We got Bloody Mary. Okay, yo. Bloody Mary. Okay, so we gave Bloody Mary her name. Oh, she's still not following us. Okay, yeah, I guess that's... You could have also clicked the button with 3 A's and chose B, but let's see. Yo, sorry, Bolts. Yo, we got it. We just gave L a 1. Okay. All right, let's take on these Team Rocket members. Oh shit, I need to change my clothes. Okay, what are we doing? We got out of the Lavender Tower. We got out of the Pokemon Tower, and we're still fancy. In general chat. Okay, like what it would look like. Yo, oh shit, Charizard brought my health down, but yo, we're probably gonna one-shot most of these Pokemon and with Payday. That works. And you could also hunt Squirtle. Yo, GG's. All of the starters are finally on the list. Hell yeah. We've got a hunt for Bulbasaur from Dialga. We've got a hunt for Charmander from Zephyr. And now we finally have Squirtle on the list. Hell yeah, dude. Like, that's so awesome that I almost want to go and do that, like, in this episode. But we need to make it through Team Rocket grunts. Yo, Prada, I noticed that there are some, like, different, like, assets for furniture and things like that they didn't use in Pokemon Pokopia. And it's like, there's some really good, like, there's a really cool, like, lamp. And there's certain, like, different, yo, I saw some different, like, things that they could have used in Pokemon Pokopia, but I noticed, and I've seen, damn, my chat finally went through. I said hunt shiny Squirtle 3 times, but my chat wasn't going through for some reason. Yo, okay, yeah, I got it. And it's on the list. Bolts, we're gonna get a shiny Squirtle for you. Prada, Pikachu, and Dratini. Snapesy, we already got Caterpie. Father Elmo asked for, like, all 151 Pokemon. He asked for the Bird Trio, and he asked for Ghastly specifically, so we finally got Ghastly. They need more items in Pokopia. I mean, they have a ton. But, okay, so here's the mistake. Go symbols 4, and there are symbols designed that look like letters so that you can use B. Oh, okay. All right, we can try that out. Okay, but yeah, so the Bird Trio and Ghastly, I think, were the serious, like, requests from Father Elmo. Zephyr asked for Charmander, so that's one of the starters. And then yesterday or the day before, Dialga asked for a shiny Bulbasaur, which we'll go to Viridian Forest soon. I want to get Pikachu going. And then Oni Boy asked for Krabby and Ekans, which are, like, kind of neat shiny hunts that I wasn't expecting. Gotta go. Okay, talk to you soon, Bolts. And then Jolteon fan asked for Eevee, and now we finally have all 3 starters on the list. So thank you, Bolts. I used the other one I mentioned because I nicknamed my Alcreme. You don't want to know what it is? What it's called, and blame my very clean mind, and it works. Okay, yeah, good luck, Bolts. Yo, thanks for hanging out. Good luck with your video. I can't wait to watch it, man. Okay, we got a bunch of paydays off on these coughings. We should be making pretty good money because Eevee is, like, level 60 now. Where are we at? Yeah, we got 60. Yo, we made almost twice the amount of money that Team Rocket gave us. So this still bypasses the language barrier. Okay. Yeah, let me try it. Let's give it a shot. Symbols, and then okay, I'm not seeing. I think I know what B you're talking about, but I'm not seeing it. And when I go trigger, it's not working. I think it's. That's weird. 4? Oh, here we go. Oh, dang. Straight up B. Okay. B, and then... Ah! And then world. Okay. Straight up B. Dang, that's interesting. Let's see if this works. Just do an 8. Yeah, we we didn't have to change it, but I'll suffice. Yo, Father Elmo put in a lot of work into the chat to try and get this going. It worked. Yo, perfect. Yeah, we got Beta Luddy Mary. Okay. Listen, you gotta learn the strats. Yeah, that's true. Yo, Father Elmo, you still gotta coach me on a team, dude. I never got to use a Father Elmo team in Pokemon Champions. That's why we never made it very far. Well, we made it to Ultra League. I guess that's not terrible. Yo, Eevee is dying out here. I need to heal Eevee. We're only on the first freaking floor too. That sucks. I'm suffering trying out teams for the tournament. Suffering? Yo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the torment that you're going through for the tournament teams. The Torment of the Tournament Teams by Father Elmo. Bolts left. I can confidently say I tried using Mega Golurk. Yo, it's kind of a neat strategy. Well, I don't know. The way I used it was kind of the way that Pimp Knight showed me was a really fun strategy. How are you using it? Are you just doing the Unseen Fist to get past Protect? Or how are you using Yeah, product. Look at this office. There's like a copy machine. Like Mewtwo's some of these plants are a little different. There's a little cactus. Yeah, but then there's some of the same assets. Like this plant is in there in Pokopia. So and Giovanni had like, wait, let me go downstairs. Giovanni had a really cool Nidoking and Persian poster in his office that looked really nice. So yeah, I'm not sure if Pokemon Pokopia is going to bring some of these assets to some of the assets from Let's Go Eevee back into Pokemon Pokopia, but I hope they do. Yay! We get to ride around on Bloody Mary. I'm just posted. The TV and the standard are the same. Yeah, there's a lot of the same stuff. At first I just used hey, what's up, Zephyr? Welcome to the chat, dude. At first I just used Alcremie and Farigiraf for Trick Room, and then Decorate +2 attack, and then I went to Medicham, and I remember the slacking strat. I did invite. Oh, okay, that's interesting. We haven't fought Sabrina yet. I figured we just left the tower. I need to change my clothes. We were dressed up fancy to pay respects to the Pokemon in the tower. So let's swap back into Team Rocket's clothes. And then we could go and face off against Team Rocket. But no Sabrina yet. Her gym is very similar to the rundown building in the Skylands. Yeah, that's something we were talking about on the stream too. And then I noticed Pimp Knight did it, and so I used a few Pokemon, not the same, and his because there were a few flaws, and I wanted to fill those gaps. Okay, so like his he had some of his supporting Pokemon. Yo, I hope is that what you're gonna be using on the tournament? Because I think I'm only announcing. I don't think I'll do very well in a tournament. If Bolts needs an announcer, I'm just gonna do announcing, which will be fun. I think I'm looking forward to that. Where is? Yeah, if Golurk does, like Shuck and Blue are still battling, they're trying their best. So we're back at the Team Rocket base in Silphco. So I wanted to have 2 offensive mons, like Torkoal to stop rain, or Milotic. Yeah, Milotic can help heal too. I was thinking about that in the shower today. You could put like Heal Pulse on or Life Dew on Milotic and cover some of those bigger hits, because Golurk is able to tank a lot of stuff. And so if you had something with Heal Pulse, you could kind of predict where to heal and get some good health back from on Golurk and keep him in the game. Oh shit. I used Payday and this is a Haunter. Okay. In the middle of wanting to juice up Golurk or sacrifice the strat to counter what Golurk is weak to. Yeah, well, best of luck. I hope you find the right team, the right Pokemon that you want, that feels good. But yeah, I think the Golurk, I think honestly, it might be good to have like a sweaty Sneasler team with Incineroar and all that stuff, and then start with something that you build and you enjoy and all that stuff. Might be a good idea to have just a few teams. Okay, I cannot get into. Oops. No, I'm not ready to do this yet. Is this the same? Yeah, this is the same floor. Okay. Also in the middle of wanting to juice up Golurk, sacrifice the strat, but I think what I'll do is just cancel mission Golurk. I'll just be boring and bring like dominant mons. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure what Bolts' chat would have, but I'd imagine that most of the vibe that I'm getting from people is that they'll bring in like probably like the sweatiest teams that they can find online. There's probably people that just really want to win, so they'll find what they can find and not. I don't think there's going to be too many people playing around. You know what I mean? Like if I go in, I'm not doing anything. I'll bring in like Slurpuff. We'll make a Slurpuff team. I guarantee most of them will have Incineroar because it's the best in the game. Yeah. Like it seemed like just when I saw Incineroar, it seemed like it was just there to set up Parting Shot mostly. Like it was there to like fake out. Yeah, yay Slurpuff. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna participate in the tournament. I just don't. I don't know. I think I lost my my grip on Pokemon Champions. I was having a tough time. This is why we're playing Let's Go Eevee, because and we're shiny hunting and we're trying to find like all these. We're just having a fun time on on this game. We're getting through it. We're getting all our gym badges. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I needed a break. So I don't think I'm gonna join a tournament. Although I get that, I think it might be more fun to do a tournament with like not the online chat. Best strat is anti-meta? Yeah. I think so too. Well, because I think probably out of the people that are in the tournament, there's probably going to be a lot of people. There's probably going to be about like I'd say at least 75% of the people are going to use the meta. That's what I'd imagine. Like, you'll probably see some Floettes, because that's like the legendary that you can bring into the game, and I think some of the younger people are going to try and bring in like the heavier hitting Pokemon and not necessarily consider strategy. That would be my guess. Like, you'd probably see a 75% group of people doing Sweaty, Sneasler, Incineroar teams. Maybe some of the other, other Pokemon that... Basculegion is a big one. Like the Last Respects Basculegion. So yeah, I think you might see some of those. Everyone brings it. Oh, Incineroar, Milotic, lots of physical. Yeah. Scovillian? Yeah. I didn't get to see a lot of Scovillian, but I've seen that it's used fairly frequently. That seems like a fun Pokemon to use, but because it was such a like, because there's so many sweaty Pokemon out there, I don't know. It'd be nice to have like a play with these try these Pokemon out. Like have a Scissor team built around, have a team built around Scissor. Have a team built around like Slurpuff. Have a team built around like Wismacott, and try to like have Wismacott be your main. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's interesting because it's very competitive, very sweaty, and it's also interesting because I'm just not built for that. I don't know all of the... I was talking to my roommate about this. I don't know all of the numbers for speed on every Pokemon. I don't know all the numbers for... I think it's funny, the moment when Wolfie VGC brought it up, it went, oh, his ability is broken, but it sucks so bad. To everyone, everywhere you go, there's Scovillian. So yeah, like when people are, when certain like influencers or Poketubers are doing stuff. Yeah. So like Princess Diana had like, this is a good starter rain team to get you through like Pokeball and Great League. And so people were using that team. And like I saw a lot of people using Pimp Knights teams too, which is good. I'm glad his channel is getting more traction. Yeah, finally Ash format. Yeah, finally my opinion has arrived. Ash format. Yeah. That's kind of how it goes. I mean, I feel like the main Pokemon out there, Dragonite, Wismacott, Sneasler, and Incineroar. That was like a heavy group of Pokemon, and Basculegion probably. That was a heavy set of Pokemon that were out there. So I'd say those were probably the most sweaty Pokemon. It's kind of neat too, because that game does show you like the stats on how certain Pokemon are used. And they have like a graph of like percentages that people are using. Oh shit, it's a Haunter. I need to pay attention. Like I was using Payday. My bad. But yeah, it's Champions is kind of a neat format. I'm glad that it's there. I'll play around with it when I'm feeling a little bit more up to facing it off against anxiety. I just wasn't ready for that. I was not expecting the anxiety that came from Pokemon Champions. I went from Pokemon Pokopia, which was cozy, relaxing, like super chill, to hopping into Pokemon Champions, and that was wild. I want to test Mega Frostlass and Hisuian Zoroark. Yeah, I saw some Hisuian Zoroark out there. That was kind of fun. When people were using Frostlass, it was like a Frostlass Ninetales combo to get up the Veil and Mega Evolve Frostlass. That's what most people seem to be using. And it was like, man, this is fucking annoying. Wait, what? It seems Team Rocket is planning to make Sylph create a strong Pokemon. Rawr! But I don't want them to take this Porygon I created. I've got to get it out of here somehow. I think we take it. Transform into something ghost? Can't? Something ghost can hit when it doesn't cause normal ghosts and like trick people into being immune to fake out, taunt, cancel trick room, blizzard the F out, and snowscape. Bring back snow. Here, let me take a Pokemon off the team real quick. We could do Big Man Blastoise. And Venusaur. Let's just take these guys off and see if we get Porygon here. Okay, no. I think that might be later then. Bring back snow. Yeah, well, have fun. Yo, have fun with the snow team. There was some pretty cool... It's fun seeing all the new megas. Don't look at me. I lost to a kid with a nasty look in his eyes. My Pokemon just don't have any energy left. Okay. Like, imagine if they go Pelipper to set up the rain, and I use Snowscape and just bring up snow to just cancel their whole turn. Yo, there was a really cool, surprising, like, team when somebody Mega Evolved their Sand. So someone brought in their Tyranitar, and it brought up the Sandstream. And then I brought in Politoed to, like, take out the Sandstream. Then when they Mega Evolved, the Sandstream was brought up again. And so we just kind of, like, went back and forth on the weather to kind of control the weather. And that was a really, like, I was surprised because I didn't expect the Mega Evolution to take away my water like that. And it happened, like, within a turn, I think. So that was kind of neat. That was kind of a neat for them. Like, it worked out really well for their strategy. Because all that happened in like a turn. So if you can get like something like that going, that I know like Abomasnow, I don't know if does Frostlass get snow warning? I don't think it does. But that's why they were bringing in like Ninetales next to Frostlass, right? Yeah, I mean, if I could relax playing that game, I think it would be a lot more fun, but I could not. I remember a player Mega Evolved to cancel my Sandstorm from Tyranitar, but I Mega Evolved second and canceled the Sun and made him forfeit because I used Dragon Dance. They used 2-turn Solar Beam. Oh, you blast, you got him. What is it, Mr. Archer? You know that kid? Huh? TR, you know that old guy? So you're fool enough to get in our way, is that it? What brave little children. Wait, aren't they the ones who are getting in our way? Not even. Mr. Archer's saying you're in his way, alright? You want to go home in tears or what? Calm yourself. I'll teach these children a good lesson. Okay, we get to face off against Archer. Yo, this is kind of a random battle. They were locked. Wasted their strongest mon in one turn. Yeah, that's that's rough. Yo, we get to do a double battle with Shuck. That's kind of funny. He gets to see my payday strategy. Oh, he's got the Cubone from Pokémon Tower. Hopefully he uses a ground type move on Muck. Well, I don't think he's going to. Oh shit. What great strat. Yo, they got great strats out there. Even though their Electrode was not strong enough. Zephyr says, Father Elmo. Okay, Payday didn't get off because Electrode blew itself up. Oh, Zephyr said, I found a good team I made myself. Yo, what's your team looking like, Zephyr? Okay, we got 2 bulky Pokemon, so let me just start chipping away at this muck. Oh, it's only 2 hits? Okay, that should be easy. Oh, he's going minimize. Yo, he could go protect. Oh shit, Bone Meringue? Okay, Muck is taken out. Luckily that Bone Meringue hit, I guess. Because that Muck just minimized, and that's actually a pretty interesting move in this generation. Raises like evasiveness a bunch. Okay. I'm gonna go Payday on this Raticate. Hopefully, hopefully we can get some paydays off without losing too many Pokemon to Shuck's team. Okay, yo. Weezing went protect this time. Okay, maybe Raticate's gonna blow itself up. No, it's Sucker Punched on Cubone. Okay. We got it. 1 shot. Now we can take out Archer's Pokemon. We're close to leveling up to 65. Yo, Eevee is ready for the Elite Four. But we're not that far in the game. Yo, Zephyr, what's the team that you made? You have a pretty cool strategy going. Dang, Flamethrower on Cubone hit hella hard. That's weird. We'll be able to get a few paydays off on Weezing. And then I think I need to heal after this. Okay. Got a crit. Crit on Payday, yo. We'll get that level 65 bonus from Payday. I think. I wonder. Yo, I wonder. Does it only count level 64 on the paydays that we used, and then level 65 on the ones that we get as level 65? That'd be interesting. Yeah, we're stuck to the wall of protect. That sucks because I wasted my PP on Payday, and I think we're only down to 2 PP. It's not the best, but I'm still working on it. I'm halfway through the story of Violet. Oh, okay, yo. Okay. How are you enjoying it? I think pretty soon you'll be able to like hang out with Rayford for a bit. And she tells a lot of lore in Paldea, which is pretty cool. You learn a lot about Area Zero. You learn about the ruinous Pokemon from that. There was like a king that brought the ruinous Pokemon to Paldea. And then you learn about I think the expedition that Heath undertook. Yo, Rayford had some pretty good lore drops in Paldea. I think that was about halfway, maybe closer to the end of the playthrough in Paldea. But I love Scarlet and Violet. It's probably my favorite game on the Switch. Definitely my favorite region in the newer titles. Galar's cool. Marnie's my favorite like trainer. There's some things from Galar that I appreciate, but I think Scarlet and Violet, Paldea is a ringer for me. Like that got me pretty good. Okay, let's go heal up. We'll get our PP back for Payday, and we'll just keep making money on these Team Rockets. Card key. Okay, we could open up all the doors here soon. I don't have any more payday, but let me go get payday. We'll come back to this floor. Is this the top floor? We're on the 5th floor. So we'll come back to the 5th floor and we'll take out all the Team Rocket members out in the office space that doesn't have the doors closed. And then we'll go back to floor 1, work our way up, get through the doors, and then we'll solve the puzzle. That's kind of how I work through the base in Celadon, and then Silphco's base here. Do you guys deal with Team Rocket in a different way? Like, is there a certain way you guys take on Team Rocket's clubhouses? Is Nurse Joy like disgusted with us because we're wearing Team Rocket outfit? Oh, yo, I just remembered. I'll probably do this off stream, but we should have a bunch of Ghastly candy. I'll show you like a couple of these. In the candy jar, if we go, whoops. Ghastly candy, we have 185. This gives a stat to every stat that that Bloody Mary has. So you can max out every single stat in this game for awakening values, like Eevee training. So yeah, I'll take all the Ghastly candies and work on that. But yeah, that's kind of a neat thing in this game. Like instead of only 255 effort values to a couple of stats and then like 4 values going into the last stat, like you can max out every stat in this game. Okay, so this is floor 2, 3, 4, I want to say. Yeah, and then 5. Okay. Yo, man. I'm glad you're playing Pokemon Violet, Zephyr. That's a really fun... I really enjoy that game. So, I'm glad you're halfway through. It's, I feel like once you knock out the Titans and you have like free roam of the map, it becomes so much easier to shiny hunt the Pokemon that you want. Do you like, for me, I feel like when I play through a game, if I have a team of all shiny Pokemon before I get to the Elite Four, like I've succeeded. I've succeeded in my playthrough. Like that's how I like to that's how I like to get to the end of the game. All right. We got a bunch of paydays, so let's make some money on these Team Rocket members here. These Team Rocket goons. Okay. Yo, Hypno and Drowsy, I need to go back to next to Diglett's Cave and take on all those Pokemon trainers out there. And then I think Mr. Mime, Drowsy. There's some Pokemon that we didn't get. Okay, got a nugget. She coughed and said, "Oh, that reminds me, coughing evolves into wheezing." Okay, we'll open up all these doors here on the next like run through, but let me go upstairs. We'll take on whatever Pokemon Team Rocket members we can. Oh, scientists too. We haven't really taken on too many of those. But I think they're more like in behind the doors. Okay, yo. Earlier when we were talking to Bolts, we got and Bolts and Father Elmo, we got a few silver pineapple berries too. We could give those to Eevee and improve its like friendship with us. But I don't know. Eevee's friendship is pretty high. Boy. I'm excited to get to the next shiny hunt, but yo, I'm super happy that we were able to get shiny Ghastly. I stayed up until my Switch battery died last night, and then this morning I got up and started continuing the chain on Ghastly, and we made it to 170, and we're able to get the shiny. So that was pretty cool. It's just too bad because I wouldn't have been able to do that hunt on stream at all because I had to like turn the switch to be able to find where Ghastly was like flying to, and it was a pain in the ass. But because it started off, I was only able to like chain 10 Ghastlies at a time, and then they would run. So I was able to get past that at some point. And I was able to finally chain Ghastly far beyond 10 catches, and we that was the run that made it to 170 and we got the shiny. So the stats on Butterfree and the stats on Ghastly have got to be pretty fucking amazing. I'm excited to be able to check the judge and see what our IVs are on those Pokemon, because they gotta look pretty good. They've got to be close to 100% on the stats. So I'll be excited to find out what what we got on Ghastly and Butterfree. And I'm pretty sure when we get Dratini and Pikachu and the starters, they'll probably have great stats too, because we'll chain them until we can find the shiny. Bulbasaur I should be able to do on stream. If there's any Pokemon that are like whirling around and are like make it difficult to catch, like the legendary birds, those are gonna be I think that's just a reset, so we should be okay doing that one. But yeah, they're tough to catch because they float all the way around the screen and stuff like that. When we get the shiny, I might have to take the switch off the dock to like follow the Pokemon around to catch it. So I'm sorry if that's going to be the case, but I don't want to miss out on getting the shinies because they can run. They can just disappear, and that would suck. But yeah, if you want to see a Pokemon hunted for a shiny in this game, let me know. Right now on the list we got Pikachu, Dratini, the Bird Trio, we got Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. We got Shiny Hunt Eevee, so that way we could evolve it into Jolteon. We've got a Shiny Hunt Krabby and Ekans. I think that's kind of cool. And then so far that's what's on the list. So yeah, if there's a certain Cantonian Pokemon that you want to see shiny hunted, let me know. Magmar. Yeah, Magmar's out here. Getting one-shotted. Okay. Shoot. Oh, we almost, yeah. You know what I could also do? Also a fun pick. Mega Blastoise, Shell Smash. Yeah, that would be a fun team Pokemon to use. Araquanid with water bubble and entertainment? Entrainment. Yo, okay. That'd be interesting. Yo, what does entrainment do? Oh dear, please help me. The man next to me, he's such a coward. Okay. Oh, the 4 Rocket Sisters? Yo, okay, that's in this game. I feel like this is a fever dream. Yo, Shell Smash Blastoise would be sick. Father Elmo, I think Zephyr was trying to tell you about the team he made on Champions, but I'm not sure if he took off for a second. Entrainment gives the user the ability to the user's ability to the target. Give Mega Blastoise a broken ability and just nuke it with +2 water bubble. 150 double target water spout. Yo, that sounds like a fun moveset. That sounds like a fun time. See, that's the kind of stuff I think would be a good time, but it sucks when you get shut down so bad sometimes. Like there were a few streams where we just lost like almost every battle. I left for a second analyzing my box. Yeah, no worries. Zephyr, if you're still here, I know you were trying to tell Father Elmo your team. Looks like he's back. We got Father Elmo back. Okay. I'm looking, I'm looking for when we make more money than what the trainers are giving us. Not that time. We didn't get to that time. Team Rocket took over our building. Team Rocket's trying to conquer the world. They must have targeted Silphco for our Pokemon products. I think this will work pretty well because both Pokemon are really bulky. Yeah, Blastoise and Dewpider. Yo, Araquanid. I mean, yeah, people were using Araquanid and that was pretty sweet. Yo, there's Ecruteak City. I bring good support heals and range setter for like Sableye. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people using Sableye recently. Is that just mainly for Will-O-Wisp or because I've seen a lot of people mega evolving their Sableye. So I know Burn halves attack on like the attack stat, that's crazy. That's a crazy. It's like I don't even want to bring in physical attackers. Just use special attackers. Oh wait. I can go beyond with this. Okay, now there we go. I wonder what you're thinking. Haze gets rid of like, okay, stat changes, yeah. Cool. We're gonna need to, so water bubble. Are you talking about like a bubble beam? Water bubble doubles water type moves and cuts fire type damage. Oh, is that the ability? Water bubble? When Mega Golisopod is viable, it's gonna be unkillable. The 4 times fire type weakness won't be a big issue. Yo, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, Mega Golisopod out there with its steel bug typing. Yo, it was a menace in Mega Golisopod is a menace in Legend ZA. Water bubble makes you immune to burn. Okay, gotcha. Yo, when you were saying that, I was thinking bubble beam, and that's not what you were talking about at all. Okay, good. Good. Happy Saturday. Yes, indeed. Happy Saturday. Whoop, not Halo. There we go. Yeah, my bad on the bubble beam thing. Okay. Finally, we got a scientist. You mistook me for a self worker. Do do do. Okay, I think there's 8 floors, and we're on. I love Bubble and Bubble Beam. I love that they're the same moves. It's just more bubbles, and somehow it can kill a lizard with fire. Battles. What's up, Snapesy? Yeah, we're taking on Silphco. You're also a battle strategist. Yeah, Snapesy. He made it to Master League hella fast. Well, at least as far as I can see. I was watching Tyranitar Tube, and Tyranitar Tube got stuck in Great League. And then he kind of started like predicting and made it to Water Bubble, Mega Blastoise, and Mega Galiscod when it's viable. Yo, it'll be neat when we get the rest of the Megas into the game. Okay. We're in a pinch. I think I need to heal here. Yeah, let's go Hyper Potion here. And then I still need to go to get rested up for the PP on payday. Still making all that money. Snapesy, how's your Saturday going, dude? Were you able to get your hair cut? Sableye with Prankster, Rain Dance. Also stopped Sun teams going Mega Y and Venusaur Chlorophyll. Okay. And you can taunt Wismacott into... here, we'll just take out with double kick. Wismacott into not Tailwinding. Yeah, that would be troublesome, wouldn't it? For a lot of those sweaty teams out there. Some people just throw out Venusaur and Charizard right off the bat. I've seen. I not that I made it to very far. Place isn't open on a Saturday? Oh. Well, hopefully you get your haircut soon, dude. All right, what floor are we on? 7? Okay, we are on the 7th floor. I think the 8th floor is the last. You got Galaxy Brain going, Father Elmo? I gotta write this down on Showdown. Pokemon Showdown, is that the is that the online? You can use like Z moves, Gigantamax, and Mega Pokemon, all on the same team. So I feel like we'll probably get something like that in Champions with the Omni Ring. Okay, we're gonna go back up to floor 8, and then we'll start going through the. Hey Snapesy, if I remember correctly, do you have Let's Go? You have Let's Go, right? My brain is so massive, holy shit, this is why I don't have a girlfriend? Father Elmo, do we need to, like, find you a girlfriend? won't be able to help much because I'm only here in America. So if we get any other like Costa Rica chica, then we'll have to help you out. I do. It's Let's Go Eevee. Okay. Yeah, I was asking because I might need help like evolving some of these Pokemon. I'm not sure if you'd be down for that. But if you are, that'd be cool. And then if not, that's fine. I'll see if I can ask my brother. So yeah, I don't know how far that's gonna go, but I have some friends that might be able to help. But yeah, if you could help out, that would be awesome. And it's definitely no hurry. We just got shiny Ghastly, so I figured you can log into the game right now. Okay. Yo, can we trade in Saffron City? I'll have to look. Okay. We're on the 8th floor. Here, let me take on the rest of these Pokemon outside of the offices that are locked up, and then I'll go to the Pokemon Center. Oh, I'll go into my menu and see if it's possible to trade. I can't remember how to trade on this game. Let me grab some water real quick. Okay. I'm sure you can trade anywhere by making a code. Okay. Yeah, I know, like in the main series games, like there's a certain Pokemon Center you have to get to before you can trade. So I don't know if it's like that here. And I know in this game, like if you get to like where the Safari Zone is, they let you get into the Pokemon. Like you can get into Pokemon Go. What? My water tube. We made 50 more bucks than what she gave us. Hell yeah. Okay, let me get these rooms knocked out. We got more silver raspberries. Hell yeah. Oh, let me see if does it just communicate? Play with others? Bum, 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 ba-da-na-dun, ba-da-na-dun. Oh shit, hell yeah. Okay, link trade. And then we'll go Caterpie, Eevee, Bulbasaur. Caterpie, Eevee, Bulbasaur? Let's see if we can do a trade with this, if that's cool. If you're not ready, let me know. Or let me know when you are. Let me know if you're not ready, so that way I can hop out of here. I might have hopped into this a little too fast. Oh shit. Okay, I think we're in. Juicy fruit? Snapesy Hollow, are you juicy fruit? Just want to make sure before we send off a shiny Pokemon into the ether. Okay. Okay. Shoot. Let me... I can't trade it yet. Okay, my bad. Here, let me hop out. Yo, I'm sorry, Sneepsy. Let me hop out real quick. We gotta put Hunter back in the Pokeball. That's my bad, dude. I'm sorry about that, but we'll go what was it? Caterpie, Eevee, Bulbasaur? Okay. Caterpie, Eevee, Bulbasaur. Let me see if I can get back in there. I apologize. Juicy fruit. Is that like in reference to the juicy fruit is gonna move you? Juicy fruit is gonna move you. The soft and sweet, it gets right to you. Yeah? I could be wrong. Okay. If a communication error occurs, you won't be able to trade Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, the chewing gum? Okay. The taste is gonna move ya. Hell yeah, shiny Alakazam. This Pokemon can memorize anything. It never forgets what it learns. That's why the Pokemon is smart. Okay. Thank you for the trade, Snapesy. We'll get Gengar evolved. Gengar's evolving right now. Got the other Evos I can trade you? Okay, well, yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here, and then, if that's something we can do, I'm not stopping the stream, but I think I'm gonna stop the trading, after this trade, and then, I'll probably come back and get the decks knocked out in a little while. So I want to beat Team Rocket and get to Sabrina. So that way we can start shiny hunting Pikachu. So I don't want to do trades too much right now, if that's okay. Gengar is close by if you feel a sudden chill. It may be trying to lay a curse on you. Dang. Okay, yo, thank you so much, Snapesy. But yeah, I'll take you up on that. I think just right now, we're gonna go for Team Rocket and knock out Sabrina if we can, and then I'll head to Viridian Forest because I think it'd be a good idea to go after Bulbasaur and Pikachu, especially Pikachu. We'll start with Pikachu and then work on Bulbasaur. But yeah, that'll give us a few more Pokemon on our team. Yo, I appreciate. Thank you so much for helping us with Gengar. That's awesome, man. Okay, I won't be able to. Can't use Payday on this Ghastly, but we should easily be able to take it out with Buzzy Buzz. Sucker Punch? No chance, Sucker Punch. There we go. We can go payday on Persian. Yo, that's gonna be awesome too, because that Gengar, we're gonna give it all those Ghastly candies. It's gonna be so beefy. That's gonna be the beefiest Ghastly, or Gengar. There we go. Okay. I think this is the top floor. So I think we can go back down, start taking out the doorways. Oh no, it's not the top floor. How many floors is Silphco? Oh, it's still going up. Dang, it must be like 13. Dang. Okay. Oh, we got some Ultra Balls. That's a nice find. Dang. Silphco is crazy. Your Pokemon have weak points. I can nail them. Yo, Snapesy, were you able to hunt Shadow Entei? Did I dream that? Yo, did you? No. There was some chat. Fucking protect. There was some chats in like some Facebook chats that I'm in that people were getting shiny Enteis. So I'm not sure if you got a chance to go out there and try and find it. But I'd be curious to know. We're poisoned, but I think Eevee's gonna kick the poisoning. Just out of pure love. Come on. No, I didn't go. I already have it from a while ago. Okay, hell yeah. Yeah, Leak Duck didn't say anything about like backgrounds or anything like that. I don't know if I mean, getting a 1984 Shadow Shundo Entei would be kind of cool, but yeah, it's not like the best Pokemon out there. I'd say it's pretty good though. Just to collect. But yeah, fair enough. If you already got it, yeah, no need to go out and raid for it again. Dang, almost one shot of that Electrode. Eevee avoided Screech. It's funny, most of these Pokemon have like special attacking moves, so that are using Screech. They're like special attackers. Or have like a Boom Burst and stuff like that only hit for like 20 hit points. Yo, Bloody Mary's level 31. Hell yeah. Yeah, thanks again for helping us evolve Gengar. That's awesome, dude. I think I'm gonna try and get Hypnosis Dream Eater back on Gengar for Kanto, just for lulz and reminiscing back to when that was a viable strategy. But I won't use Eevee in the Elite Four, and so we'll just make sure to have shiny Pokemon from your guys' suggestions. Yo, Oni Boy, I think I'm gonna have to go Kingler, just because it's like out of the norm. There's better fire type than Shadow Entei. Yeah, Pokemon Go. It's not really worth grinding for. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Yeah, it's just like a collector's item. Alright, 3 Great Balls. We got Ultra Balls, Great Balls. And Pokeballs. Okay, this is the Pokeball room. Okay, hell yeah. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Snapesy. It'll be cool when we start seeing the ruinous legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Go. I think that should be on its way. Koraidon and Miraidon. I wonder when we'll get those in Pokemon Go. But it sucks because they'll have to go through their phase of not coming out shiny, and then being re-released as shiny like a year or two later. Faint just lets you go through Protect, I think. That's kind of funny. It's like, yeah. I'm the oldest yet you beat me? Okay. So that's 3 of the 4 sisters taken care of. Yeah, I wish there was more like lore to that. It was the best before until a few more fire types. Legendaries came out with better DPS. It got outshined. Yeah. Yeah, I know, like, I think, Reshram's one of the better, like, the fused Reshram is one of the better, having Fusion Flare makes it a better Pokemon, and Fire Fang and Fusion Flare is what I think people use as a set. But yeah, definitely having Kyurem and Zekrom, I think with, like, the ice moves, that makes it like the best Pokemon. Something like that. Like it's one of the highest like rated Pokemon up there. And I could be wrong. That was like a couple of Go Fest, or that was like Unova Tour when that was introduced. People were talking about how those are the best Pokemon in the game. And that makes sense. I think the Fusion Kyurems are probably those, and like the Solgaleo and Lunala fused with Necrozma. I think those are like, in all of Pokemon, those are some of the highest rated Pokemon, highest, hardest hitting Pokemon with the highest stats and stuff like that. I think that's how it goes. Yo, I don't know how many floors Silphco is anymore. But it just keeps going up and up. I know we're pretty close to the top. Wow, I'm scared. Welcome to the 10th floor. So good of you to join me. Yo, we were talking about this earlier, but if they do a Legends Unova, I hope they talk about like the first dragon lore. I hope we get some like first dragon lore from Unova in like a Legends game. That way they can complete the lore of the Pokemon finally. That'd be pretty great. But yeah, I think Father Elmo and Bolts were saying that the next Legends game is going to be based in Galar, and I'm not too sure about that. Like, I don't think we have anything confirmed yet. Yo, we avoided Sucker Punch? Hell yeah. and then proceeded to one-shot Raticate. Yo, that was great. If I'm correct, Shadow Moltres is the best now. It's Mega Blaziken is number 1 right now. Shadow Moltres. I'm guessing that you're saying it's either or. It's either Shadow Moltres or Mega Blaziken. Yeah. Oh, okay. For like the DPS. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Pokemon Go, the PvP is pretty interesting. Do you do PvP in Pokemon Go? I think there's like a... Oh, that picture of Moltres is pretty sweet. I think there's like a Fantasy Cup or a Fairy Cup. It was till Mega Blaziken came into the picture of Pokemon Go. Moltres? Okay. Yeah, I saw Moltres getting some good use out there. That boy. Okay, we only have 2 more paydays. I think I might have Ether or Ether. I do a fair amount? Okay. Yo, good luck. I saw, like, this week it had, like, that, there was, like, a Fantasy Cup. So you can use, Dragon, Fairy, and Steel-type Pokemon. I was like, that's kind of neat. Okay. Let's get... I think I might have an Ether. Let me get this PP back up on payday. We'll keep making money. I ended up buying 999 Pokeballs to hunt Ghastly, and we ended up finding the shiny, so that's pretty awesome. All right, we'll just use this elixir real quick. Should be able to. We might be able to one-shot this Golbat too. we're so powerful. Payday is so powerful on Eevee. Okay, it was close. Okay, so this should be the top floor because I see Giovanni's, room out here. It looks like there's 11 floors. Yeah, we made more money than what Team Rocket member gave us. That was pretty awesome. Okay. Let's head back down to floor 1. I don't know if there's an elevator. There is an elevator. So this is floor 11. What we'll do is head back. We'll head back down to 1. We'll take out. We'll open up all the doors, like stairwell by stairwell, and that's gonna leave any hidden back rooms left, left over, and we'll be able to solve the puzzle after we're done with that. So that's how we'll kind of make our way through here. Okay. Make sure there's no items, and then we'll take on this scientist fellow. Hey, help me! I'm a self-employee. Okay. Yeah, right. It's Doc Connors from Spider-Man. Hopefully he doesn't stall us out with Protect. I don't need my PP taking that type of damage. We're a little, yeah, it looks like we're a little bit over 50% there. Oh, damn, we got immediately poisoned. All right, we might as well go heal since we're on like the first floor. And we'll get our PP back for payday. But I think before we end stream today, we'll take on Sabrina. Oh shit. Going Bloody Mary. Yeah. Look at that shiny Gengar. Okay. We'll revive Eevee and finish off this Weezing with a payday. Shadow Ball Weezing. Damn. That hit me pretty hard. Damn. Unexpected. Bye. There we go. Well, we got a little bit of health and we're not poisoned, so let's finish out these payday PPs. Okay. He gave us a bunch of money. 2,000 bucks? It's pretty good. Okay. She's like, no, stop, please. She said, oh, you're not with Team Rocket, but we are wearing Team Rocket paraphernalia. Okay. I think we got everything here. I could come back later and check for items, I guess. Once you get all the gym badges, you can buy Mega Stones in the Elite Four, and then you'll Mega Gengar. Yeah, then we'll Mega Gengar. Yeah. We have a shiny Beedrill. That was an accident, I guess. So, but yeah, I think what I'll do is buy all the Mega Stones anyway. I think playing this, like, I feel like the resources for money are fairly limited in this game. So I feel like playing through it with payday is probably the best way to make money. Because I don't know, could you make enough money to buy all the Mega Stones in this game? Or is there eventually a way to, like, continue making money? Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's, like, a thing. Apparently, you can fight Red, and that's not something I knew until yesterday. Somebody was saying, to fight Red, I think it was that you, Snapesy? To fight Red, we have to, like, beat 6 Masters and have the Elite Four knocked out. And so, and then you'll be able to fight Red close to the Elite Four on Victory Road. Okay. Everybody's beat here. I think these doors are open now. There we go. And we'll do the teleportation pads in a second, or well, after we finish these doors. Make sure. Okay. And there's nothing back here, right? Okay, let's just go through there. And we got a couple of rooms to knock out here. Money isn't easy to get because you can't redo the Elite Four in this game. So you have to do other stuff. I think trainers or something. I can't remember. Yeah. So payday's the way to go. For the time being, by the time we get to the Elite Four, we should have tons of money. Anything that's not a ghost Pokemon, we're using payday. I remember money being an issue, like, in this game, and I think that's what, like, made me stop playing it in the end. It's like, I don't want to fucking deal with this. That's kind of like how I felt about it, I think. So, yeah, I think subconsciously I remembered, or that was, like, stuck with me. So that's why we're running through this game, just doing payday. It's helped. I was able to buy 999 Pokeballs, So, so we were able to shiny hunt for Caterpie and Ghastly early in game, and that's kind of cool. And with that amount of Pokeballs, we'll be able to shiny hunt, I think, for most of these Pokemon. I think, though, I think it'd be a good idea to get the Dex knocked out by using Pokemon Home and stuff like that, just to just so that way we could shiny hunt a little bit faster. So I'm not sure. I think when I get close to Victory Road, I'll make sure we get the Dex completed. So yeah, Snapesy, if you would be able to help me with any evolutions that we need and stuff like that, at that point I might need help. Why are kids allowed in here? Money's hard to get, but you need it to shiny hunt. Yeah. Whoops, I didn't mean to do this. So you need money to buy balls, but they make it super limited. It sucks. It's why I hate this game. Dang. Well, if it helps, we figured out a way around it. You get the TM payday fairly early, and Eevee, Pikachu, and Meowth all learn payday. And there's a lot of Pokemon that aren't Ghost-type Pokemon, so that's the way around it, dude. But yeah, I'm sorry you hate this game. Like I think it's good. I think it's a good game. There's some issues I take with it. I'll definitely help you. My Dex is already completed, so I'll definitely help you evolve what you need. Okay, yo, thank you. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what all I have in Pokemon Home. But I should be able to bring in a lot of what's left by the time we get to Victory Road. But yeah, thank you, Snapesy. I appreciate you, man. I'll definitely take you up on that offer, especially if we can't finish the Dex from Pokemon Home. I'll definitely take you up on that. Thank you, man. Yeah, I didn't expect to have Gengar evolved so quickly. Today, like we got it this morning, so I was like, this might take a little while before we have it evolved, but eventually we'll be able to get it evolved. But you were here, you got it, you helped us out get it done on stream, so that's awesome. I really appreciate being able to do that. Okay. Pokemon are my loyal servants? Yo, what the? Get out of here, scientist Rodney. I don't know. Yo, you're in Kanto. In the Kanto region, at least in like 2016. That's not how we treat Pokemon these days. Okay. This guy's gonna have a few, maybe Magnemite at the end. Yo, we're making so much money in Silphco. We had like, when I started playing today, we had like 7,000 bucks, I think. So by the time we get to the end of the Silphco, we should check to see how much money we made. But yeah, I had like $100 and something thousand, like close to $150,000. But we spent a lot of money. I used a lot of that money on Pokeballs, and I think it brought me down to like $7,000. I beat it on my brother's birthday in 2023 and completed my Dex Got the shiny charm. And never used my Master Ball. Okay. Yeah, like, with the... I think... I'm guessing with the legendaries, it's like a guaranteed... You're able to, like, guarantee that that it doesn't run away, right? Mewtwo, Moltres, and Zapdos, and Articuno, they all stay for the battle. Is that true? I wonder if I can remember the sequence for the warp panels in this. I think I can recall it. Because the one on the first floor looked really familiar, and I was like, okay, that I'm gonna need. So we might start there. Okay, let's get these rooms over here. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Whoops. Got the shiny charm. Yo, so is it just complete the decks and you're able to get the shiny charm, or do you have to beat the Elite Four? The legendaries, you can beat them and it's timed. Like a boss fight. After that you can catch them. Oh. I kind of recall that. Like you face off against them and then you're able to battle them. But we're gonna shiny hunt them, so I'm gonna have to probably look up how to do that. They're the hardest to shiny hunt. I didn't mean to step on this. They're a bit more hard to shiny hunt than anything else. Do you have to do... Can you save after the battle? And like, try and shiny hunt it? There's gotta be a way, right? But yeah, Father almost said to shiny hunt the legendary birds. I felt like the hardest part is gonna be catching it with the Joy-Con. I felt like before we get there, I was just gonna look it up, because I'm probably not gonna get to the legendary birds until we get to the Victory Road. I had to look it up. When I did Mewtwo to figure out how to do it, it was a pain. Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll probably just Master Ball. I know you said to check the game corner, I think, for Master Balls, and that's something we'll definitely do. I'll do probably off stream. So I think there's bottle caps that show up there and stuff like that too. Okay. Flash cannon. Yo, I wanted to hook Gengar up with Dream Eater, Hypnosis Dream Eater combo, but it already had like Will-O-Wisp and Toxic on Ghastly, so we didn't even have Hypnosis on it, so that was kind of wild. And I think there's a move tutor or a move remember in this game. Okay. Yo, we're lucking out with these closed off doors. Let's go. Okay, I think we can open, so if I remember right, I think we can open the door to the bed, and that should, like, I think from there, there's like a couple of panels, and then we can go to Mewtwo's cave. Yeah, they're rare. Oh, okay, yeah. They're rare, but they have a chance to spawn in the sparkling spots. Okay, that's what you were saying. That's right. Is this one of the sisters? It is. I think this is the last Rocket sister. I kind of wish there was more to the Rocket sister. Like, this game had some interesting concepts, some good concepts, but they didn't really follow through with. They didn't follow through with like what this meant. And I think they could have. You know, they could have done some cool stuff. I feel like instead of just like copy pasting the story of Red and Blue, they really should have like took a swing with like a Team Rocket resurgence and done some other things. Maybe like if they were gonna stick with like Rocket taking Pokemon, maybe like they should have, or they could have like decided that in the Safari Zone, Team Rocket was like getting rare Pokemon and taking them to like taking them from yeah, I think that they, instead of copy pasting, they could have done something more unique with Team Rocket. I like the idea of taking like the manga villains and putting them into this game more prominently, like Koga, Lieutenant Surge, and Sabrina, having them and Blame, having them be a part of Team Rocket, and maybe Blaine defects in this game like he does in the manga. That would have been a more compelling story than just retelling the Red and Blue version of the story. It'll be bad if Team Rocket gets complete control of Sylph and our Pokemon. Like, what if Sylphco was like actually like in operation, you know? Like that could have been a much different story. Like, I think in X and Y you see like the Pokeball factory. They could have done something along those lines with Sylphco, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like they were afraid to make a swing with this game, and that's too bad. That is the true shame, because it's such a good looking game. It's smooth. It works on the Switch. Like the Joy-Con is an interesting mechanic because it's like a different way of playing Pokemon. A lot of catching. Oh, we got Lapras. Surprise. Yay! A gentle soul that can understand human speech. It can ferry people across the sea on its back. Oh, I already beat her. Okay. Is there a door here? Yeah. Let's go. Just checking to see if Eevee's tail goes crazy around here. And we're good. Okay. You're causing us problems. Brother, you're a scientist who joined Team Rocket. That was not my choice. I wonder Payday is an interesting mechanic, right? Like, the coins are generated from your Pokemon, and then they scatter all over the floor, and you get to pick them up afterwards. Where did the coins go? Where did they come from? So like, all through, I wonder if like all throughout like walking around Kanto and stuff like that, if maybe like Eevee is pickpocketing, or Meowth is pickpocketing, or anything that can use Payday is just like pickpocketing coins and stuff like that as it goes, and that's where it gets the money. Oh, we avoided Hyper Beam. Yo, is that the first Hyper Beam in this playthrough? That's funny. We avoided the first Hyper Beam in Kanto. Hell yeah. Okay. We made about half the money that the scientists gave us. Those scientists drop a lot of money. That's pretty cool. Okay. I feel like this space has one of the key warp pads. Let me see. Items? Nope. Okay. Warp pad? I think this is... Oh, we already beat this guy? That's it? There was nothing... That key card didn't unlock anything. Okay, here are the beds. But let's continue up. We'll come back down to the beds and let's heal up while we're here. But that goes back to Giovanni's like hideout. I'm a beautiful spy. Thanks, beautiful spy. Wasn't she was wait. Okay. I was like, I see Eevee's tail going crazy. I think she was in the game corner too, right? Like a beautiful spy thing sounds familiar. Where are we? We're on the 10th floor. So there's only 2 more floors to open up to use the key card on. So we'll go down back to the beds. I'm pretty sure once we get down there, it goes to like, there's like 3 warp panels, and that's all we really need to get to Giovanni. Something like that. It's pretty easy if you can start from the bed. But I feel like I remember a little bit more to it. Okay, we don't have a key card here. Okay. Yo, GG's. We did it. Let's go back to those beds. And we'll try and make our way to Shuck. Oh, and if there's any other Team Rocket members. I'm not sure if there are. We might face off against Jesse and James again. They're in here. And we haven't seen them yet. And then, oh, there's a Team Rocket member right there. Oh. Your Pokemon adore you, kid. Thanks for noticing. Thanks for noticing, random grunt. I posted in Discord how to go for it and a video on how you can get a rough idea. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, I was going to look it up too, but that's perfect. It's right there in the Discord. Yeah, and I think before we get, I think right as we beat, what is it, Blue? I think who's in the, yeah, it will. Because I can't remember, like, it's been a while since I've played this game. Like 2018, I think, is the last time I played this game. But yeah, I think when you beat Blue for the Earth badge, that's when we're gonna finish up the Dex, and then we'll try and get the shiny charm. I hope you can get the shiny charm before beating the Elite Four. But we'll try and get the shiny charm before heading to Victory Road, and then we'll finish whatever shinies that you guys were wanting, and then we could probably go after the legendary birds too. But yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. But yeah, I'll make sure to have the original trainer TR and all the good stuff for the legendary board. For the legendary birds from this playthrough. Okay, let's go. We finally made it through Silphco. That only took a little while. Is it this one? Here we go. There's Shock. Oh. Me again. As many times as it takes. I will not let you reach the boss. What was that? Reach the boss? Do you think... He's right up ahead. Giovanni must be here. Yeah. So the boss of Team Rocket is right here in this building? That makes things easier then. Go, TR. Oh, dang. Old man, you'll be dealing with me. Shuck is jumping on the grenade. This is where we would typically get Lapras, yeah? Hold up right there, twerp. Our boss is in a meeting. You better not disturb him. Meow, that's right. You can get the shiny charm at any time if the dex is complete. Go to the city where the grass gym is. Oh, it's in the developers room? I thought it was going to be with Professor Oak. Okay, thanks for letting me know. The second floor, there's a man and you can talk to, and he gives it to you. Okay. Yeah. There's somebody that said too, like when you get a title, let us know. I think Arbok is the only physical attacker here. But we'll go Will-O-Wisp on both of them. I wish I had Hypnosis. That would have been more helpful, I think. Don't go after Eevee. Oh, I'm poisoned anyway. Go after Eevee. Dang. Don't kill Bloody Mary. Okay, we would have been able to get 2 paydays off on Arbok regardless. So that's fine. And then, yeah, let's go Will-O-Wisp on Wheezing. And then I'll start. I think what I could do is just start healing the status effects on my Pokemon with maybe I don't think we have Antidote or Paralysis Hill, and we don't have berries in this game. Yeah, this is a special attacker, so all we're doing is just whittling it down with Burn. So that's too bad, but that's all right. We'll get what we can from Payday. We'll get what we can from Payday. Yo, I love that. He gives you a diploma and the charm, if I remember correctly. If not, it's just the diploma, and Oak gives you the shiny charm. It's one of the two things. Okay, yeah. I figured, for some reason I was thinking Oak, and that's kind of like... where I was gonna start if when I was looking for the charm. But yeah, that makes sense. The developer room definitely makes sense to have, like, you know, something along the lines of, here, you broke the game. Here's your reward. Damn, gotta stop killing Bloody Mary. Okay. Nugget. Yeah, we'll go. Oh, we already burned it. I was gonna say, let's go sleep powder, and that way we can bring back. Okay, that's what I'm gonna go payday, and then I'll go revive on Bloody Mary. That's too bad that Gengar died, but yeah, I think Gengar is, like, we just got Gengar this morning, or Ghastly this morning, and so it's fairly under-leveled. And we're gonna have like a level 3 Pikachu soon. I don't know if we'll get it tonight. I'm not sure if I'm. Yo, did you see the bulk? Yo, I guess Nugget is level 57, but yo, I think Weezing has hit Eevee harder than it hit Nugget there. That's crazy. We'll go Quiver Dance. I guess I could heal up Eevee, but that's fine. We got this payday. We can go back and just get in the bed real quick and just heal up. But yo, that was actually an annoying battle. Good job, Team Rocket. You're blasting off again. Oh, I hate kids. Okay, they gave us a good amount of money. 3,000 bucks for that battle. Just like always. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. Okay, let's go heal. Oh. Aw. I'm sorry, boy. Yeah. I like that she just holds Eevee up on her arm. This game is adorable. This game is adorable. No matter how you slice it, this game did a great job being adorable. Okay, let's go heal, and then we'll come back and face off against Giovanni. There is a Porygon here. I think that's where we get Porygon too. Okay, we're all healed up. We're finally done with Silphco, but I think we can go get that Porygon once Team Rocket is gone. So we'll have that for the Dex. Archer and Shuck are still fighting. I like that we get an admin for Giovanni, but it's kind of interesting that there's not other team members, because I feel like Silver's mom was a part of Team Rocket, from what I understand. Now, Mr. President, I hope you're not thinking of lying to me. The Master Ball. You successfully created one, didn't you? Do you think it's easy to take? Or do you think it's easy? Do you think it's that easy to make? Oh, that was the president. Do you think it's that easy to make? And now that I know who you really are, there's no way I want to make a thing like that. Not for someone like you. How dare you? And give up on any thought of forcing us to create lots of powerful Pokemon for you. Using stolen research to create Pokemon. That's not something Sylph should ever do. We had a deal. You agreed to this. You're a smart man. I'm sure you can imagine what will happen if your people say no. If you say no to me now. Ah, Young TR. So we meet again. The president of Sylph and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. We will get back to... Well, I wonder what Sylphco is doing in Viridian, in the Cerulean Cave. Leaving all the Master Balls hanging around? Yeah, I think that's gonna be the way to go though. We'll go Master Ball for all the birds, getting all the shinies. So, oh, I guess we would have to beat the game to be able to enter Cerulean Cave. Is that the case? Is there someone guarding Cerulean Cave still? Or as soon as, let's check when we get Surf. Let's check to see if we can go into Cerulean Cave, because at least we'd be able to hunt the items there. And I guess if that's the case, I might as well just go into Pokemon Home and bring what I can to fill out the decks. Yes? Yo, if that's the case, then we'd be able to have more than, we could get all 4 Master Balls. Oh hell yeah. Yo, that Rhyhorn is so bulky. I appreciate that because we can get off a level 66 payday a few times on this Rhyhorn. I believe you need to beat the game first because Mewtwo is in the post game. Yeah, I don't think we'd be able to. I can't imagine that we'd be able to see Mewtwo, but I was hoping that maybe we can get into Cerulean Cave and try and get in and try and like maybe hunt for items each day. I think we could take one more Mega Horn. And I have, yeah, okay. Sorry, Zumi. Oh yeah, we do. I was like, I thought I had Hyper Potions, and we do. Okay. Yo, I saw we have Max Ether too, or Ether, and I must have missed that when we were trying to... I used an elixir to heal up some PP on Payday, but we had a whole Max Ether that we could have used. Or did I just get that from nosing around in the different rooms? I did like the green fight though. Yo, I love green. In this game, green is like it was the most unexpected like laugh out loud moment in the game. I hope it's still as funny as it was, but like I cracked up. Yo, I had to put my game down because I was laughing so hard when you meet green. Yo, I love green. That moment like was top notch. Top notch for this game. Like that was the. They really could have done so much more. Yeah, that's my biggest gripe. They have it like laid out like, okay, we could give you a lot more in this game, but they were just too afraid to, it seems like. And that's my biggest gripe. When you get green throwing Pokeballs at you like that to me says, hey, we can do so much more with the characters and the story, but we're just not gonna. And that's too bad. Because I feel like with the new protagonists, Shuck and your character, like they really could have done a lot more with this story. But they did the same stuff that we already know. Her team in this, so Ditto, Jigglypuff, Blastoise. Yeah. 6,000 bucks. Yo, we made half the money on that Rhyhorn. Blast. I have little choice, it seems. I will relinquish Silphco for now. But Team Rocket will never fall. TR, never forget. All Pokemon exist for Team Rocket's use. I may leave you now, but we will meet again. Oh, dear girl. Thank you for saving us here at Sylph. Bye-bye! Well, the other Pokemon she had in the manga, she has in the game. The other Yeah, what... I know that she has, she gets Blastoise, Ditto, and Jigglypuff. Does she have other Pokemon? Wow, I suppose that's so. It wasn't just you, it was this wonderful partner of yours, too. I will never forget how you saved us in our moment of peril. You used the shit out of Payday. I have to thank you in some way, and I'm quite magnanimous. I'm quite magnanimous, so I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do. Magnanimous is like fortunate, right? You can't find that prototype anywhere. That's funny. It's in it's in Cerulean Cave. Okay. So Zapdos, Moltres, and then you can't get a good look at it, but I think Articuno's on that page. Oh yeah. There you go. It's like mainly its tail. Oh, my face is in the way. She did get a Clefairy at one point. But I know half of them she didn't fully use like most team members. Like half the... Wait. I'm not sure I understand. Yeah, I'm sorry, Snapesy. I can't remember exactly how... I know she had... So, like, in the manga, I know for certain she has, like, Jigglypuff, Ditto, and Blastoise, because she uses Blastoise to fly, which I always thought was really funny. And she steals Squirtle from Professor Oak. So you're saying she did get a Clefairy at one point, but I know half of them she didn't fully use, like most of her team members. And I'm trying to think like what you're trying to say. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, because I don't know what I'm guessing. Maybe you're saying that there's other team members like Clefairy. And maybe some other ones. That's what I'm guessing. I know, like, in the first part of the manga, it's not the end of their story either. Like, they continue into Johto a little bit. Let's see. I need to find that man that had the Porygon. That's what I'm looking for. To see if we can get Porygon. He was in like a little room with all the he was kind of like holed up with some other Sylph employees, I think. This one? You could work for Silphco when you grow up. I thought it... This is how... Wow, this is probably the room that I was imagining. But I think it's like in the back, or it's like in this like middle right side of the room. In the manga, she had a Ditto, Blastoise, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, and Horsey. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know about the Clefairy and the Horsey. Horsey, that's pretty cute for green. That works pretty well. To use like smoke screen and stuff like that, for sure. Huh? Team Rocket is gone? Let me check this side over here just in case. Okay, yeah. It's somewhere. I might have teleported to the wrong floor to not be able to find this guy with Porygon. And he might be gone too. We might not get Porygon in Silphco. Maybe I'm thinking I can't remember how to get Porygon, but she did have more, but swapped them out. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. Like the mango is pretty good about allowing the trainers to have like multiple teams and stuff like that. Here, I'm gonna go up to the top and we're gonna work our way down to try and find that man that has Porygon, and then we'll go and fight Sabrina. And then I think once we finish with Sabrina, I think I'm gonna end the stream. But if I do any work on Pokemon tonight, what I'll do is try and find a shiny in Viridian Forest, either Bulbasaur or Pikachu. But yeah, I like Green. I think she was really mischievous. Like she got Red to think that she tried to like use flirting as like a way to like trick Red. Okay, we're at the top. Let's work our way down to see if we can find Porygon. It's a lot of time in we're spending a lot of time in Silphco. Sorry about that. It's a big ass building. I thought it was only 8 floors, and apparently it's 11. So that's crazy. Okay, so the beds are on this floor. We definitely I'm guessing that we did find the floor with that man, but he's not there. Alright, let's just double check. I don't want to miss out on grabbing Porygon now. Early game. No. I tried turning around. My bad. Here, let me go back. Tried getting out of there. No luck. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's back in this like part of the floor too. But I'm gonna just check. See if we can find him. Okay. Yeah, like I feel like it's this room. I feel like this was the room with the Porygon man. Porygon man. Yeah, I think so the way I remember it, he's standing like right here. Porygon was on the desk. I'm pretty sure that's right. Weedle, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Pumpkaboo, Abra, Granbull, Rhyperior, Scizor, Nidoqueen were her other Pokemon she had. Yeah, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres is wild. Yo, is it Ethan gets like a Togepi and he teaches like the first thing Togepi does is like start gambling? Okay, yeah, I think that Porygon man is gone. We've already checked. We've already checked these rooms, so let's get out of here. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure, because it seemed kind of suspicious that there was a man standing there with Porygon. He alluded to like giving you the Porygon. I just wanted to make sure. I chased him all the way out here, and then all the Team Rocket grunts ran right out of Saffron too. Guess we're lucky. You're such a strong trainer, TR. to be honest, I was a little scared. Like, what would happen to us if it turned out the bad guys were the strongest, you know? But you and me, TR, we really managed to save Sylph. Nobody will have to go through what Cubone went through ever again. Alright. He does know about the Slowpoke tails. Alright, now that everyone's back to normal, I guess it's time for the next Pokemon gym. Have you been to the Saffron City gym yet? How many badges have you got? That many, huh? Wow. Maybe we'll both make it all the way to the Pokemon League. Let's both give it our best shot. Okay, so let's go take on Sabrina. Saffron City is a pretty big city. It'll probably be just as easy to explore as Celadon, I'm guessing. Main character got a Feebas, but was so mean to it that it ran away and never returned. It had some good moments in fights, but man, the guy was so mean to it. That sucks. What? We got a police set? Yo, I feel like there's a sailor set too. Okay. Damn. Look at this. This is... So Pokemon Pokopia doesn't go this hard. But like, there definitely are like the neon lights and stuff like that in Sabrina's gym in Pokemon Pokopia. Yeah. Okay, let's go. There's a lot of trainers in Sabrina's gym. I don't remember how this puzzle works, but what I'll do is I'll just go back and make sure we get all the teleporting pads, so that way we can take on as many trainers as we can. So I'll go back to the bottom left pad, and then we came in on the bottom right pad. We just checked, and we're fighting this guy on the bottom left pad. We'll check the top left pad, and then we'll just kind of like work our way through the gym that way. That's I feel like the best way to do it. Do you guys take on Sabrina any other way? Probably not using Payday, right? We're gonna live out these 2 turns of sleep and then keep going with Payday. Yeah, he yelled and it told it to leave when it didn't do certain things. Got man when the main character drowned and the Phoebus saved him and cried when he felt bad, but it never returned. Well, at least it redeemed itself, right? And like Feebas had a redemption arc, like I'm a better person than you arc. What was is it Brennan in the manga, or do they like May and Brendan? I think might have different names in the manga. Dang, Surf is blasting us. That was like 3 full turns of sleep. Calm down, Surf. You have no business being that powerful. Okay. The Feebas took on Team Magma and Aqua and a legendary, and it was still treated like trash. Even Wallace had to say, you need to be nice to your Pokemon. Yeah. That's like the... I feel like that Charmander episode in the anime was like the lesson, right? That was the lesson. Yeah, they do have different names, and they're childhood friends in the manga too. Yeah, isn't May like from the jungle though? Or I think there's a character in the Hoenn version that's like from the jungle. I never foresaw this. Yo, we made just about as much money as Johan gave us. Okay, so we'll go back here. I need to heal, apparently, so we'll leave the gym. But I need to check that top left teleport pad. So let's go heal up real quick. That slow bro just like put us to sleep and was wave crashing us pretty much. Got surf going. Okay. Is the Pokemon Center is like on the other side of, yeah, it's down here. Jeez, the Pokemon Center is hella far away from Sabrina's gym. I guess we could fly. Is this the guy? Yo, we got Porygon. Okay. He wasn't even in the Silphco building. The only Pokemon that people anticipate can fly into space. None has managed the feat yet, however. They're saying Porygon can fly into space. And May in the manga did actually love Brendan too. In the manga they did show they both had feelings for each other. Oh, okay. Fly is by the game corner. Yeah, we got Fly. I'm not using it. Let me take Lapras and Porygon off the team. Because we're only gonna have shiny Pokemon in the party, and eventually, I think when we get to Victory Road, we'll start taking Eevee off of, or at least not send Eevee out first. I don't know. Eevee's fucking adorable, so I don't necessarily want to take it off the party. But I definitely am not going to use Eevee against the Elite Four. No. Yeah, we got Fly. We got Fly by the game corner. I was saying I could probably just fly from the Saffron Gym to the to the Pokemon Center. That's interesting. Both tiles went to this guy. Uh-oh. Okay, so we know where all three of the tiles go back at that trainer. So let's check out what this 4-tile thing does here. Wait, where did we come from? Dang, I gotta remember where we came from on that tile. We got Ace Trainer Amanda. Rocking a Jinx. Yo, I think Payday's gonna crash through Jinx's psychic abilities. I'm easy to read, guys. All I'm here for is to earn some cash. Psychic. All right. Eevee lived that Psychic pretty well. It's a level 42 Jinx. Yo, we're like 20. We're way over leveled, but that's okay. We're just here to mainly shiny hunt. We'll take on the Elite Four with the shiny team that we end up with. Okay, I gotta remember where we came from. Yeah, I think it was right here. And I don't remember where we came from. I think it was the top right here. This is where we came from, I think. So we have to check the other two sides. Yeah, okay. So we'll check the other two sides here. Yeah, we'll check the top left and the bottom left. The other two sides. Oh, we won't be able to use Payday? Uh-oh. Stacy? Stacy's mom has got it going on. Okay. Okay. Just got two haunters. Okay, let's go. We'll go back to the top right, and then we'll check the bottom left. So far, we're doing a pretty good job of taking on all of the trainers for Sabrina. I think she has like 3 more though. Okay. Where does this go? Okay. So I think what we'll have to do... Oh, interesting. So these 2 top ones are... good. And this takes us to the next spot. Okay, interesting. So the top... Okay, there's only 3 spots to go. Alright. I do have, Reese. Oh, I have this crazy theory about ZA and Vinny and Quasartico and certain Pokemon. How they're related and are doing the same thing like in Alola. And some trees, it's all connected. A theory about Vinny and Quasartico. Okay, and then like separately, how certain Pokemon there are related and are doing the same thing like in Alola. Like, are you talking about like regional Pokemon? Like in maybe in Lumio City, there's like regional Pokemon. Yeah, what's your theory? So, I'm guessing that there's a couple of you're saying a couple of theories, right? What's your theory about Vinny and Quasartico? Okay, I think we came from the bottom left side. That brought us all the way across the map. We got to take on the person in the middle. 1 spot is going to bring us to like the next set of trainers, I think. Oh, we only got 660 coins from that. We beat the crap out of that guy. Okay. Is Sabrina next? It looks like Sabrina might be next. I can't remember where we came from, but let's try this. Okay, we came from here. That's probably why I went to that one. I know, like Vinny brings up his daughter like way later in the game, when he's like, "Hey, can you get a Mimikyu for my daughter?" That was pretty cool. In Alola on the island with the people with Ultra Beasts and the Aether Foundation. Oh, Quasartico is doing the same thing as the Aether Foundation? Haunter? Oh, interesting. So so Quasartico and the Aether Foundation are related because they're trying to, and all of Vinny's Pokemon are from Alola and wants a Mimikyu. He wants a Mimikyu for his daughter. Yeah, maybe he's from Alola But I think he has like a Baneri. Or am I just thinking about his because Drampa's is Mega, and that's from Alola, so that's true. But I think he has like I know in his buns he's got like a Baneri and a Pancham. And those but yeah. And you can't catch Drampa after you deal with Vinny. And part of the game then it pops up. Oh, that's yeah, I suppose that's kind of true. Yeah, you have to wait until the right, like until they you know, Quasartico opens up the wild area for Drampa, and there's only like one Drampa, right? Like on the gazebo. Okay, interesting. Yo, so Vinny's dreams are what's fueling Darkrai's, you know, Darkrai having like spots of, with Drampa on it. That'd be kind of funny. So I have a feeling these go back to either that space or that one. Okay. And the Alolan Raichu thing posted out front to two. The palm trees are, one's from Alola. They're not like the normal palm trees you see in most Pokemon games. Oh, cool. I didn't see this guy. Yeah. Yeah. There. So Dedenne is like the guard. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of Alolan references in near Quasartico. That's an interesting theory about the Aether Foundation and Quasartico being related. I didn't make that connection because I think Quasartico Aether Foundation has like all of its Pokemon in the Aether Foundation living like in a lower containment center, and so they don't necessarily mess with like the different islands in Alola. But yeah, yo, what if they can make that connection? If they make that connection with like, what if they do a Legends Alola, but they make that like in the future? That way we could get Ultra Beast back and stuff like that, and it doesn't have to be something from the past necessarily. Because like Necrozma kind of could help with like a Pokemon in the past type game. Here, let me check this last panel. If this brings us up, then we don't have to check these other ones. But yeah, Snapesy, that's kind of neat. Okay, I'm glad I went back and checked. Yo, look at our girl. What's up, Sabrina? You got your long hair. You got your manga accurate like outfit. What is going on? Okay. All right, let's face off against Sabrina. She's gonna have ghost Pokemon, so we won't use Payday on those, but we'll use Payday on everything else. Then I will show you my power. Yo, you're challenged by gym leader Sabrina. Yeah, baby. Okay, Mr. Mime. This is going to be a fairly bulky Pokemon, especially if he sets up his physical screens. Hell yeah. We got 14 PP on Payday, so we're looking good. Light screen? That's a special. That's the special. Okay, well, good try. Good try, Mr. Mime. You almost got it. You almost used Reflect. And Jet has the earrings of crescent moons. And there's a crescent moon in Sun and Moon and the legendary, and it does things that are typically not from Kalos, and looks like someone from Alola too. Jet looks like she's from Alola. I'd say Vinny could look like he's from Alola, maybe. I'm not sure if Jet necessarily looks like she's from anywhere. Like, she looks pretty plain. Jet looks pretty plain. And there's more, I think, to the story of Tawny and Urbane's mom. Like, there's got to be more to that story. We might have to heal Eevee a bit on these surfs. Hopefully this Slowbro doesn't put us to sleep, though. So what does she have left? Alakazam? Alakazam and maybe Haunter? But yeah, Jet doesn't necessarily... The crescent earrings is interesting. But I don't know if Jet really fits in with the Lola. I mean, I guess if you're making a connection with Aether, the Aether Paradise, and you're making a connection with Quasartico, okay. Yeah, then Jet's definitely a part of, you know, whatever. Like, but I like Vinny. I like Vinny being a part of, like, the Drampa situation. Like, yeah, I don't know if we know enough about Jet, except that she's Tawny and Urbane's grandma. Tawny and Urbane came to Lumio City from another region, and there's speculation on what regions they come from. But we do know that Tawny and Urbane's mom was like a head scientist in Team Flare. And from what we can tell, she wasn't necessarily one of the admins from X and Y, that's too bad, because it would have been nice to have like a pinpoint, like, oh, they made reference to, you know, this admin being Tawny and Urbane's mom. That would have been sweet, but unfortunately we didn't get that. What? Yo, that was way more than 3 turns. Wake up. Lunala. Her earrings, yeah, Lunala. The crescent, yeah, the moon. Similar to the Aether Foundation style. Her outfit is similar to the Aether Foundation? Lab coats? That's a stretch, dude. I don't think so. I'll put my foot down on that one. She doesn't look like... She didn't... When I met Jet, it didn't strike me as Aether Foundation. Like, think about... Gosh, what's her name? No. Oh my gosh. I agree. I think there's a lot in common, but I'm saying I disagree with Jet necessarily. I feel like maybe Aether and Quasartico have a bit in common. They're a bit like-minded, but I don't think it goes so far that Jet is from Alola. Like, that doesn't necessarily coincide with each other, or that Jet is part of the Aether Foundation. Like, no way. I'm trying to think. There's like a thicker character with glasses, and she's kind of like very motherly to you. And there's that weird, goofy, lime green looking guy. I can't remember their names. I wanted to say Miriam, but I don't think that's right. Like if you look at their clothing, it doesn't really match up with how Jet appears. And Lusamine is almost like a model. Yo, we made 3,000 bucks on Sabrina's Pokemon. That was incredible. Your victory has earned you a Marsh badge. Hell yeah. Level 60. Oh dang. We got Calm Mind. Yo, we're doing okay as far as like the level cap goes, I think. Play. Yeah. We made so much money, Eevee. There we go. Okay. Yo, after beating Silphco, we're at $215,000. That's pretty good. All right. But I think that's where I'm going to stop here today. We still have Koga, Blaine, and then yo, whose silhouette is that? Oh, that's Blaine. Okay. And then they have Giovanni's silhouette, but I think you fight Blue for the Earth badge. Okay, guys. That's going to be it for me today. If I do anything on this game, it's going to be a shiny hunt. I'm going to start shiny hunting in Viridian Forest, I think, soon. So I might head back to Viridian Forest to start getting Pikachu or Bulbasaur. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which hunt we end up doing, but yo, thank you Snapesy for trading me Hunter to get Gengar evolved. I appreciate it, man. I love your theory about Vinny. I like the connection between maybe Aether and Quasartico. And I will say too, like, let's not forget that right now, as we know, Urbane and Tawny are like the owners of Quasartico Inc. So that's something that could play into that, if there's any connection, because we could get any of the Legends games now that Legends ZA is part of the lore, a part of the canon. We could get future games from Legends in from different parts of the world. So that's kind of neat. Winds and Waves is going to be some new lore that we get, which is going to be cool. But Legends, anything could come out and be based in any point in time, which is kind of neat too, because we might see like an industrial revolution, or we might see like a ancient like tribal area in a game, or something along those lines that tie into like different time periods on different games. So that could be cool. We could see like futuristic things that have taken place in the future because of the things that happened in the past. Yo, I like the idea. After Legends ZA, I wasn't sure of the concept of things being in the future, but I loved it. I think it's a great game. I did see theories online that she could be related to either Colress or Lusamine. Oh, Jet and Colress. Yeah, I could see that. Lusamine, Jet and her connected to the wider Pokemon with science and focus on regions. Yeah, that's an interesting theory. I'm not sure I see Lusamine. Lusamine looks so particular, and I think you'd have to, like, if you're gonna do a relative to Lusamine, or if you're gonna do a relative to, I guess, oh shoot, what's her name? Lily and Gladian. I guess either make it look a lot like their dad, the guy that's in Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, who's in the like the play area with all the Pokemon where you can level them up and stuff. Like, what's his name? Shoot, I can't remember his name. But make him look like, make them, if they're going to be related to that family, make it look like the dad. Or if you're going to be on the nose about it, make it look a lot like Lusamine. And I don't think Jet really fits that bill. Colress I could see. I could see like Colress and Jet being fairly close to each other. But yeah, I'm going to head out. I think I need to get some food. We've been going at for a few hours, and I've got some shinies to hunt, and I think what I'll do is get a good streak going for Pikachu. That way we can come back, and depending on how hard it is to catch, if I could do it on stream with you guys, we'll do it on stream. So, all right, I will look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, Sunday the 3rd. I will be making a Pokemon Go video for what's happening in Pokemon Go next week. And then I'll be working on, and then we'll be streaming. Yeah, so I'll look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow in that video or on stream. And another theory suggests a connection to the Kalos Elite Four member, Cybold. Like the knight? Is that who that was? So I like that character. Oh wait, who am I thinking of? The dude that wears armor, right? Cybold? He's got like blue eyes. That'd be an interesting... Yo, that'd be kind of an interesting theory. Connecting somebody to the Elite Four, to Tawny, Urbane, and Jet. I'd like that. And I wish that Legend ZA would have made that connection. Because it would have been nice to see gym leaders in Legend ZA, or it would have been nice to see connections of families to people in Kalos, like the Elite Four gym leaders, maybe Professor. Yo, your main character, if you're the boy, you kind of look like Sycamore. So I wish they would have established that connection. But yeah, I'm out of here. I'll pick it up in the Discord with you, Snapesy. I'm gonna go get some food and get some grub going, and I might start shiny hunting for some of these Pokemon. But appreciate you guys. I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Don't forget to level up. Bye.